Hello, guys. Welcome back to Master Your Mindset audiobook series. Today, we will start with chapter number 5, that is, Surround Yourself with Positive People. Surround yourself with only people who are going to lift you higher. One of the most important decisions in your life is choosing whom to spend your time with and what you can learn from them. You must choose to be with those who will support you and stand by your side in any situation, whether good or bad. From what I have observed, most people unwillingly help and support each other in hour of need. They claim they would do anything for their friends. However, when a difficult situation arises, the same friends don't show up. This is the harsh reality of today's world. Know your surroundings. Your surroundings include your friends, acquaintances, social circle, your home, your family. All these components form a crucial part of your life. Being in right surrounding is important because they let you develop a right mindset. These surroundings help you grow. If you are aware of the power of how people influence other people's minds with their actions, words, thoughts, and energy, then you can understand the importance of surroundings. People who have a growth mindset and exude positive energy are the ones to support you and connect with you more deeply. Many successful people around the world have always been with the people who believe in what they do. If you talk to any business or industry employees or workers, they will tell you that it's the mindset of their co workers, business partners, or senior management that keeps them going. So, know your surroundings and train yourself to be around such people. Know that your success depends on the people and places you surround yourself with. In this process, you must not hesitate to cut down on the people who share negative feelings with you. This will help you maintain a positive outlook towards life and keep you focused on your goals. We are the product of our surrounding. Everything we do, speak, or think lacks originality and is influenced by someone or something from the past or present. Since childhood, we have always looked at several role models and aspired to become like them. We imitate them in some way or another. Their actions, their mannerism, and their deeds have a huge influence on our minds. Even the tiniest bit of information gets stored in our subconscious mind, and that data, thoughts, ideas, stories, etc., reappears when we need it the most. So, in reality, most of our thoughts are not our original thoughts. This is why we should read good books and secure apprenticeship under good mentors who are worldly wise, well read, and educated enough to help you prepare for your future. We should associate ourselves with such mentors from early on in life. We are indeed the product of our surroundings and society. However, it is in our hands to be a good product or a bad one. Positive versus negative people. The energy and vibrations of the people with whom we spend our time play a huge role in shaping our mindset. If you spend your time with a positive person, your mind and body will remain calm throughout the day. But if you spend your time with a person who has a negative perspective on things in general, then you will attract those negative vibrations in your life as well. So, be careful with whom you spend your time. My suggestion would be to be around someone who supports you and motivates you whenever you are feeling low. It goes without saying that the ones who help you and stand by you in your bad times are your real friends. If you look around, you will easily find a lot of negativity. It's hard to find people who have this positive energy within themselves. Positive energy attracts positive energy. If you aspire to be in a circle of people who are optimistic and have a positive outlook towards life, then try to be like them first. Always have good thoughts and intentions. This way, you are more likely to meet someone who vibes with your energy. The whole world is your teacher. Surroundings are indeed important. However, you can learn from anything in this world if you have a learner's mindset. Be curious and ready to receive wisdom and knowledge. Learn on the go, take what you need, and move on. It's up to you what you want to learn. The whole world is your teacher. Just step out of your comfort zone and see what you like and what you don't. Take what you like and drop what you don't. It's that simple. Always be a student and open to learning. Our next chapter is Do the Impossible. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to be start to be great. Zig Ziglar, American author. You can achieve anything in this world. It is just a matter of your perception. Motivation can indeed give you that push to start the process, but to achieve long term results, you have to set your mind on being persistent about the process. Most people don't realize how capable they are or what incredible things they can accomplish. You can turn impossible into possible if you simply believe that you can do it. What's impossible to achieve? As mentioned earlier, nothing in this world is impossible. We have been conditioned from the very beginning to follow a certain set of widely accepted rules to be relevant in society. If you follow these rules, you can easily expect predictable outcomes. However, if you want to break these rules and do the impossible, then you need to muster enough courage to go against the tide. Break the system and make your own rules. You can be anything and do whatever you like. You don't have to follow what others do. Trust yourself and your abilities and observe what happens. You don't always need a plan. It's okay if you don't have a plan. No one in this world has successfully planned out their entire life. Most of the time, life is a roller coaster ride with lots of ups and downs. It's alright if you are unable to figure out everything. Sometimes you just need to take a deep breath, trust your instincts, let go of the things that are pulling you down, and see what happens. Just go with the flow and live one day at a time. You may unexpectedly find the best solutions to your problems when your mind is at ease. Life becomes meaningful when you are mindful and truly live it. Buddhist monks preach and practice this principle of letting go. I do the same when I'm stressed out. When things don't work out for me, I simply take a step back and let go of things that are affecting my progress. Simply relax your mind and body, close your eyes, and see the magic unfold. Know your true potential. People who can do extraordinary things and achieve great success in life are not different from you or me. The only difference is they know their true potential. They have realized what they can achieve in life. You can do the same if you recognize and embrace your true potential. You are never too old to set a new goal or to dream a new dream. How to discover your capabilities? It doesn't matter what you like or dislike. If you want to do the impossible, just set your mind to whatever you wish to pursue and take action. You should make decisions for yourself. Don't let anyone else dictate your path. If you let others tell you what to do, you will always be their prisoner. If you want to be on the list of high achievers, make the best use of your mind to achieve the impossible. The next chapter is Change Your Life in 30 Days. Ideas are cheap, execution is expensive. Practice is everything. In this chapter, we will explore how you can build any skill in just 30 days. Learning is the cornerstone of anything you want to start. First, you must gain knowledge. Only then you can act on that information and apply it in your life. This is your first step. In this step, gather as much information as possible. You need to learn everything about the skill. Once you have gained the knowledge, your next step should be its application. If you wish to develop any habit, you should do it with proper knowledge. Without its application, you won't be able to truly learn anything or build any habit. Consistency is crucial when you are building a new skill. Without practicing every day, you will not grow and learn. You must commit to doing it every day. Remember, consistency is the key. This principle applies to not just building any skill to every area of your life. This is how our brain works. When we do something repeatedly, our brain knows and adapts. It will not will work you practice for just a day or two and then you decide to drop it. You have to do it regularly. This sends signals to your brain that you are serious about learning. If you do it every day, your brain will certainly remember. Following are the main steps to develop a habit or learn any skill that will change your life. Learning, practicing, application, consistency. Learning anything and building any new skill isn't hard. You just have to adhere to the right set of rules. Follow them daily and you will certainly see results. The 30 for 30 approach. Let's explore an effective method that anyone can use to build and master any habit and transform their life in just 30 days. I learned this approach from Sahil Bloom, an author and content creator based in New York, United States. I have successfully followed this approach to learn new skills. The 30 for 30 approach, in my opinion, is perfect because it requires you to dedicate only 30 minutes of your time to any activity you would like to do each day for 30 days. This simple and straightforward method can help you develop a habit that you always desired. Remember, consistency is crucial. It's not just about doing it for a few days, but committing to 30 days straight. Intensity plus consistency is equal to progress. You will see results when you focus both mentally and physically. Many people struggle with consistency, which is why they fail to learn new skill. But you are not like anyone else. You are someone who takes full responsibility and works with diligently. This is what I am assuming. Everyone wants quick results, but only a few are patient enough to wait and enjoy the fruits of their labor. When small things become big things, progress is a slow process. You will never see immediate results, so it is essential to be patient. When you start learning, progress will be gradual. However, by the 30th day, you will notice a substantial difference. Compare yourself to the first day when you knew nothing about the skill, and you will be amazed at how far you have come. This is the magic of compounding. If you have read Atomic Habits by James Clear, you may be aware how he discusses the same concept of becoming 1% better every day. This 1% improvement may seem small at first, but in the long run, it becomes significant, much like a snowball effect. The results will show up and you will be pleasantly surprised. The next chapter is Your Mindset Determines Your Future. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. It doesn't matter how many successful people we meet or how educated we are. Our future will be created by how we think. By using our mind right way, we can unlock the secrets of millionaire mindset. If you want to grow and carve a successful future for yourself, there is a wealth of information available on the internet. However, if you don't know which information to use or whether it is correct, how will you identify what's useful? That's where the right mindset comes in. Break free from social conditioning. As children, we are socially conditioned on how to behave, what to do, and what not to do in order to fit and be accepted in the society. By the time we turn 5 or 6, we are further exposed to plenty of information from our school teachers, society, culture, and media. Our parents too shape our perspective because they have been conditioned by their parents more or less in the same way. The cycle of social conditioning forms a well structured system that we are all part of, often without realizing it. To break free from this cycle, we must be aware of what's going on in the world. Awareness is key. Most wealthy individuals understand this system and anticipate what's coming next. They always think ahead and are prepared for any unforeseen circumstances. That's how even you can break the cycle of social conditioning. No one can influence a person with a strong and right mindset. Your mindset is your greatest asset. With it, you can become whatever you want. Success is not an accident, success is a choice. Don't be a sheep. Find your own path. If you want to be successful, don't be a sheep and follow the herd. Figure out your path to stand out from the rest. We can't make progress unless we do things and think differently from the crowd. Every individual has a unique way of doing things, but we forget our true potential because we have been conditioned to follow the herd from very beginning. Given that you are reading this book, you do have the intention to stand out and break away from the herd. Most people don't know how to change their lives, so they follow the path shown to them undiscerningly and go nowhere. Once you decide to not follow the crowd, you will be able to easily change your mindset. Be unique. When I was in college, I befriended a large group of cool people to hang out with. We were inseparable, did everything together, and gained a reputation for being one of the coolest group in the college. However, I soon realized that I was only known in college as a member of that group. No one saw me as a distinct individual. This raised a couple of questions in my mind. Who am I? What's my identity here? I further came to understand that being a part of such a large group can make you feel invisible, unheard. There is often this pressure to follow what a majority of people in the group agree upon, even if it means going against your will. So, I decided to limit my circle to two or three close friends. Over time, I noticed a positive change in my perspective and I began engaging in deeper, meaningful conversations. Gradually, I began rediscovering my lost sense of identity, which I feel had been overshadowed by that large group. The moral of the story here is never lose sight of your true self. You are smart and unique in your own way. Be unique. Don't discuss people, discuss ideas. Today, many struggle to understand what they should focus on to grow in life. People don't want to discuss ideas. They don't want to think about how they too can achieve great success. Instead, they talk and think obsessively about the success achieved by others. For instance, how that particular individual managed to achieve these milestones in life so quickly or made a lot of money at a young age. You need to focus on rewiring your mind. Believe in what you do and think. You have so many things to accomplish, so never waste your time thinking about discussing other people's success. Focus on ideas, not people. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed the audiobook series. Next video, I will start with chapter number 9. Bye bye.